Hey everybody, it's Jay from DFSBoutique.com. I'm here to break down some Fanduel picks for Fantasy NASCAR for the KC Masterpiece 400 at Kansas Speedway. Mouthful. You can find the links to the recent Team Boutique Fantasy Sports winners below in the video description, as well as my KC Masterpiece 400 preview that was posted on either like Monday or Tuesday earlier this week. Let's get right into it. So 267 laps equaling 400 miles. The stages end on 80, 160, and lap 267. There's 200.25 total possible Draftkings Dominator points. There'll probably be less with the cautions. Common sense, right? 26.7 total Fanduel Dom points. 9 average cautions over the last 6 Kansas races. That's pretty much the gist of it. So let's get right into these guys. These picks are for FanDuel based on speed and finishing position, with the combination of first and final practice being combined together. That's going on right now. I'm not going to have time to do the video later. So these picks are predominantly for FanDuel, and depending on where these guys start, they may very well be in play for DraftKings, and I will comment more on that if you are a member of the premium Fantasy NASCAR package at dfsboutique.com that the Fantasy Boutique offers. You'll get all the updates and all that other good stuff too, so check that out while you're looking at the articles and all the winning moolah screenshots from all the Team Boutique members just from this last week. Just a fraction of them, guys. But anyways, let's get into it. Up first, Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney is 11,500 on FanDuel. His salary is 8,800 on DraftKings. Blaney had 2 strong Kansas races during the 2017 season. He started on the pole for this race last year, and he finished 4th. When the fall race came around, Blaney started 40th and drove the Wood Brothers 21 all the way up to 3rd place. Over the course of Blaney's last 5 Cup Series Kansas races, he's only finished outside the top 7 once, which was a 14th place finish. He has 3 top 5s and has led over 130 laps among those races. And if you look at Ryan's, consistency for just the 2018 season on 1.5 mile tracks, the 3 races that we've had, he's got 2 top 5s out of those 3 races. So you can't ask for too much more. Blaney's really blossoming into an elite driver. Give him another year, he's really gonna. You already got to keep an eye on him, but another year you're really gonna have to, watch out. But Kansas is definitely one of his better tracks, if you ask me. Up next is Kurt the Outlaw Big Busch. Kurt is 10,600 on FanDuel. His salary is 8,400 on DraftKings. Kurt, throughout his long, decorated Cup Series career. Hold on, guys. Sorry. And I'm back. Kid freaked out. Sorry. Okay, so over Kurt's elusive and decorated Cup career over what he's been in 19, going on 20 years per se, give or take, he still hasn't pulled down the win at Kansas. He's finished as high as 2nd, which was last season, last fall. But over his last 6 Cup races, Kurt has 2 top 5s, 2 additional top 10s, and an average finish of 8th in that span. Over the first 3 1.5 mile races this season, Kurt has an average finish of 7.5 if you take away the DNF at Las Vegas, where he got caught up in that accident. And even though the lap count is small as far as what he's put up, he's led at least 1 lap in all 3 of those races this year. So I fire him up on FanDuel. I mean, we'll have to really wait and see what speed he's showing and where he's starting for DraftKings, but by the end of those 267 laps, those 400 miles, Kurt's going to be contending for a top 5 at a minimum, or, at least the top 10, but top 5 ceiling with the speed the Stewart-Haas Fords have been showing this season. And naturally, all the other guys are in play. So, yeah. Up next is David Ragan. David Ragan is 6,000 across both sites, Fanduel and Draftkings. We're gonna have to wait to see where he is starting before we can really make a decision on how in play he is on DraftKings. But if he's near 30th, fire him up. Anyways, I say a lot today for some reason. But okay, so Ragan has been off to a great start with the new crew chief, Seth Barber, for the 2018 season. Over the three 1.5 mile races, he's put up a 23rd average finish. And so, well, as far as like legit real world NASCAR terms, that's mid pack. But as far as for his salary in DFS related fantasy NASCAR realm arena of things, uh, that's fire. So that 23rd place finish is nice. Last year, both of the 2017 races with crew chief Derek Finley, Ragan finished 17th in both of those. So keep an eye on Ragan. He's definitely in play on FanDuel, provided where he's going to finish, at least top 23, provided he stays clean. But also keep an eye on Michael McDowell, who has Finley on his crew chief box for this season, and so they definitely have a knack for it. The front row has definitely been better at the 1.5 mile tracks outside of the speedways this season. So keep an eye on them. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Hit us up on Twitter. You can find the links in the description down below. Head over to dfsboutique.com. Check out the Fantasy Boutique if Fantasy NASCAR isn't your thing. We've got an elite Fantasy MMA program. Fantasy Baseball's booming. Alex almost took down a GGP last night. Big wins. And Fantasy Golf with Scott and Josh. And of course, the Fantasy NASCAR program. We do offer Xfinity as well. So don't forget to check us out. All right, deuces. Team Boutique Fantasy NASCAR rules.